Express yourself. Transform your dislikes with not a fan of and not into. Hello everyone. Welcome to our new lesson on expressing dislikes in English. Today, we're going to focus on sentence transformation exercises using two popular phrases, not a fan of and not into. These phrases are common ways to politely express things you don't particularly like or are not interested in. So, let's dive in. Before we start with the exercises, let's make sure we fully understand these two phrases. When you say you're not a fan of something, it means you don't really like or enjoy it. Similarly, not into something means you're not interested in it. These expressions are less direct and therefore more polite than simply saying, I don't like. Now, we'll move on to the fun part, the exercises. I'll give you a sentence expressing a dislike directly, and your job will be to transform it using not a fan of or not into. For example, if I say, I don't like football, you can transform it into I'm not a fan of football, or I'm not into football. Let's practice with these sentences. 1. I don't like broccoli. 2. I don't like loud music. 3. I don't enjoy long drives. 4. I don't enjoy watching horror movies. 5. I'm not interested in fashion. Take a moment to transform these sentences using not a fan of and not into. Now let's go over the answers. 1. I'm not a fan of broccoli, or I'm not into broccoli. 2. I'm not a fan of loud music, or I'm not into loud music. 3. I'm not into long drives, or I'm not a fan of long drives. 4. I'm not a fan of watching horror movies, or I'm not into watching horror movies. 5. I'm not a fan of fashion, or I'm not into fashion. Did your answers match with ours? If yes, well done. If not, don't worry. Keep practicing. That wraps up our session on sentence transformation exercises with not a fan of and not into. Remember, the key to mastering English, or any language, is practice. Try using these phrases in your daily conversation to express dislikes. Until next time, keep practicing, and happy learning.